After saving Arrow from being swallowed by Brighythe, Rudolph arrives and causes chaos. Arrow and the crew witnessed Shu disappearing, and Rudolph comments that no human can surpass God. Rudolph said they could be proud of their intellect, but God's is far beyond. The latest Back Arrow episode is titled Does People's Anger Reach God? Arrow thinks that he is the one responsible for erasing people. He warns Atli, Shu, and the rest to stay away from him since Shu touched him and vanishes. Arrow accepts that Rudolph was right, and he is the god of death and the world destroyer. Desazona arrives and reminds Arrow that he is doing his duty as god of death. Arrow, manifested by Princess Vines, is surprised how he did that since his bind warper got broken during the battle. Desazona comments that everything is going according to the plan. Arrow gets furious and replies that he will have to destroy Rudolph if he is the real destroyer. He heads to Rudolph's territory to settle the score. Prince Vine realizes that Arrow is digging his grave by attacking Rudolph without having a plan. She told Commander Prax to tell the Lutto citizens to escape since Great War is about to begin. She realizes that this war will erase humanity's life. Commander Prax manifests armor and heads to help the citizens to evacuate. She calls Hans and Fritz to help her. Desazona blocked the trio and told them that no one could interfere with the plans of God. She comments that God of Death needs more human sacrifices. She attacks the trio, but Ren blocks the attack and comments that she is her opponent. Commander Prax thanks Ren and heads to Lutto to do what Princess Vine ordered her to do. She manages to pass Arrow with Hans and Fritz and realizes that no one will be hurt if they get there before Arrow. Desazona watches the trio as they leave since Ren is blocking her way. She comments that they are wrong to think that anger alone is enough to stop her. Ren remarks that she is not alone, and he is angrier than her. Kia appears and scolds Desazona and vows that they will take her down. He told her that she is a flow who lost sight of heaven. He wears his bind warper and attacks Desazona with a powerful slash. Kai shakes his hand with Ren, and they form a pact. Desazona asks Kai what happened to Rekkan courtesy of introducing himself before a fight. Kai comments that an enemy like Desazona doesn't deserve to know his name. He also told her that they are not fighting, and he is teaching him a lesson. Kai attacks and cuts the arms of Desazona's Brighythe. He started to punish Desazona and realizes that he shares the same dream as Shu. He is furious that Shu has vanished because of Desazona and Rudolph's plans. Kai told Desazona that she couldn't laugh at a man who risked his life following a path that he believed in. He told her that he would never forgive her and attack her with fury cleave that pierced through her chest. Desazona Bright explodes with her inside it, and Kai comments that it is pitiful that Shu got erased by the Desazona. He still blames Arrow that Shu followed Arrow's dream and ends up losing his life. Kai raises his sword and comments that he will build a nation where the poor can live peacefully. After the battle is over, Atli, Aisha, and Prince Vine head to the Granda and wonder what they have to do. They realize that Shu was the one capable of returning Arrow to normal. Bit steps up and shows the bind warper that Shu entrusts him with. Meanwhile, Prax, Hans, and Fritz arrive at Lutto and warns the citizens to evacuate since war is about to begin. The citizens thought Prax was bluffing and told her to get lost. They reveal that Prax and the princess have abandoned the country. Later Arrow fights with Rudolph, and Vines joins them. He formed a pact with Graneja and unleashed a Brighythe Graneja. He punched Rudolph and told him not to underestimate humans.